and welcome to day number 12, my friends. All right, it's a new day. You've made some money. Congratulations. And if you've been following along, you've made some money as well by now. And if you haven't, that's quite all right. But you know something? Here's the one thing I like about day 12. Day 12 is kind of fun because, in day 10, you get a chance to, begin driving some traffic. And day 11, we get a chance to activate some revenue streams and take a look at what you did on day 10. You made some bucks, right? So score one for the home team. Then what's next? Do more, right?
That's right.
What's the one thing you really want to do right now is get more traffic to the funnel
More money.
and get more money and more conversions. Yeah. Activate those income streams. So today, we're going to talk about how to do that. Day number 12 is dedicated to you, my friends, and to you, my friends, to show you how to really captivate the number 2 traffic source in the world, Facebook. Exactly. Now, posting on a Facebook wall is great and can bring a lot of amazing benefits to anybody who's doing so. The more friends you got on Facebook, the more someone's going to opt in and do something, right? It makes sense. You can always pass these links around to all your Facebook friends. Google pay-per-click, the number 1 traffic source in the world, is awesome and amazing. We're not going to cover that in this particular training, but that's an excellent source of traffic. There's a training at High Traffic Academy called PPC Mastery. So if you want to go to Google pay-per-click, then you can go over to HTA, you can get that, no problem. But what I want to give you right now in this 14-day program is something that gets you simple traction. You can laser target a user by who they are and put something in front of them in the right way. And I'm going to use Facebook to capitalize on what Mark and Chris asked us about, which was targeting users directly to the mortgage professional.
Right.
That you can do in Facebook. You can do that in Google as well, a little more work to go through the process, but you can do it and get quick traffic and quick traction in Facebook. Okay. So today, we're going to teach you on day number 12 to become a Facebook champion. Are you ready?
Yep.
Champ. Ready.
Ready?
Dive in.
Ding, 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 ding. That's the bell. We're in the boxing ring. We're going to be Facebook champions. Okay, we're going to dive right into it. I'm not going to give you a big note on what today's outcome is because the bottom line is today's outcome is to get you to be able to drive traffic with Facebook with pay-per-click. Simply put, that's it. Your homework is to do what I'm telling you to do and keep driving traffic. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Got it.
All right, let's go deep here. I'm going to go directly over to Facebook, and I'm going to go, Mark, you were kind enough to log me in to your personal Facebook account. And I'm going to go ahead and cast my screen right up over here so you guys can see it here. And of course, our good friends at home can watch it from their home. So Mark, here's your Facebook page. Okay, I've got it right here in front of me, all set and ready to rock and roll. The very first thing we're going to want to do before we can create a good Facebook account and drive pay-per-click is realize how we're going to do it. And there are 2 ways to drive Facebook traffic. One is to do all your setup and all your campaigns directly inside of Facebook. A lot of people will go that direction. Another way is to use a third-party tool that can make this work a lot easier and a lot simpler. And that's what I'm going to walk you through today. But before we do, there's a couple of things you need to have. Number 1, a Facebook fan page. Pretty simple and pretty easy. And we're going to do that by going up here in the top right-hand corner, clicking the drop-down arrow, and you'll see a section that says Manage Page or Create Page. You're going to go to Create Page. Now I see here that you've already got a page, Mark. He's a skipper.
I'm a good student.
He's a good student. You're skipping ahead. All right. So Mark, apparently, in his zeal, which is great, I love a marketer who goes down the common level and goes beyond that one. You've created a page. So I'm going to create a second page. We'll probably use yours if you don't mind. Okay. But I'm going to create a second page so you guys at home see how to create a Facebook fan page. Now, you may ask yourself the question, why do I want a fan page? I want to run pay-per-click. Well, running Facebook pay-per-click requires a Facebook fan page, number 1. And number 2, you're also going to take the opportunity to build a cult following, if you will, of users that will, you like that word, a cult following. It's exactly what it is. A real user base of individuals who will be available at your beck and call. Remember how we said, my friends, that an asset was the emails who you're creating in this ultimate funnel. That's an asset, right, Mark and Chris? Right. Another asset is Facebook fans. Okay. What if you had 20,000 Facebook fans? Yeah. Score.
Yep.
You pop a link on there, people start running down the road saying yabba dabba doo, googly moogly, Fred.
Right.
They're happy.
Googly moogly.
Googly moogly, exactly. So the first thing you want to do, my friend, is click on Create Page, okay? If you don't have a Facebook page, that's all right. Just create one. Just go to facebook.com. You'll see how you create a free account. Then you can create your page. All right, the first thing we're going to do is decide what it is. You've got 6 options. Click on brand or product, okay? Then select the category. I like to jump all the way to the bottom and say website.
So Jason, I got a question for you. I'm going to have my newbie hat on here as,
Yes,
as
sir.
I'm listening to you, because you're going to be explaining this in step by step, but I'm going to be coming from a total beginner's perspective.
Please do.
What's the difference between a brand box and a company, organization, institution, local business or place? Is there a difference there, or does it matter?
There is a difference there, and I'll explain it to them and to you at the same time.
Sounds good.
So listen, a local business or place is literally just that. It's a brick and mortar facilities. In a local business or place, you ever like go to a restaurant or a hotel, Mark or Chris, and you want to check in, right? Say, hey Vic, we're over here at the hotel, I want to check in. Well, you can't check into a website, but you can check into a local facility or a business or place. So Facebook uses certain algorithms to determine what you are and who you are to allow certain tools to be used. Or product or a brand doesn't require a physical location. You can be anything you want. That's your main difference. Clean enough?
Very clean.
All right. So I'm going to say, I'm going to give it a title. Now, I like to use the name of your domain. Now, you created one called Your Free Breakthrough. I'm going to create one just for now. It's going to be called My Other Free Breakthrough. Just because you already created the fan page, you can call it anything you want, my friend. This helps us get down the process. Then you click on Get Started. Really simple, not difficult whatsoever. Facebook takes it, accepts it, says I'm happy, and it gives you a simple 4-part segment, okay? The first thing you do is tell us about who you are. So I like to put in some content there, something kind of simple that says, learn or discover how you can change your life in as little as 14 days. Start earning real, I'm going to get that earning, I promise you, earning real money online today. And you can kind of create that in any capacity you want. And then I go save information. You could also put down your website address down there if you wanted to. Then it asks you for a profile picture, right? You can upload a profile picture from your computer, or you can use a stock image. One thing I've always liked to do, my friends, is a stock image. So you can go to, those stock image sites we talked about earlier. Was it Pexel we talked about? It was a great little site, and you'll be able to find some imagery that you can actually use. So find yourself an image. I'm going to go ahead and use one right there and just pop it in there so you got an image. A photograph works fine. An image for a stock photograph works fine. All those things are good, and you can upload that appropriately. And then I'll go next. Then I want to go ahead and add it to my favorites. Sure, I want to see that one so I can always get access to it. And then I'll go next. And then it asks you my preferred audience page, or my preferred page audience. You can ignore all that. Just say save, general audience, anyone, anywhere, and we're good. Now we've created a page, okay? That page is there. We're excited about it. We've got a picture. You can even go in and see a little program that will walk you through how to work on your page. I won't go into that. It also asks you sometimes to add a cover. I like to add a quick cover, so I'll go ahead and I'll say this one here, which I've already downloaded for myself, and I got a cover of people working together, and now I've got my other free breakthrough, right? So you've also got here now, as you can see, that Mark has created, he's got a couple of pages. So I'm going to look at your other one, which is your free breakthrough, Mark. I'm going to pull that one up, and if you don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and add a photograph for you, so you've got that as well. So we can go ahead and upload. You can even, we'll use the exact same ones if you don't mind.
I don't mind.
Perfect. I want to walk you guys through it so you knew how to create a fan page versus using just the one that Mark had already created, because he's a skipper. He's a skipping head guy. Awesome. All right, and then we got that, and I'll give you a cover for your background as well. We use the exact same one.
Is that required, Jason, to move forward with?
It is not required, but it's a good form. And let me tell you why, Vic. Listen, you're going to be running ads on Facebook. Facebook has a lot of unique engagement opportunities. One, you can click on the link that we're going to give to people. Two, they're going to be able to like the ad itself. Three, they're going to be able to like your fan page. Four, they can comment on the ad or your fan page. Five, they can share the ad or the fan page. So you're building a relationship. So the better the relationship is in the beginning, the more credible you look like, the more apt you are to make sure you earn revenues from building this family. Okay. The more shares, the more viral you get. Got it? All right. So we've got them in there. They're all set. I can go to manage pages, and you can see them, and they're all right there, and those are my pages. We're going to work with your free breakthrough across the board. All right. Then the next thing you want to do is you want to go right back to your personal home page, and you go right back to your home page. There you are. There's Mark and Chris, beautiful couple. All right. Now, you're going to go to a website. Another process. Here's a tool I talked about, my friends. I got it right here in front of me. It's called Ad Espresso. Now, I like Ad Espresso. Ad Espresso is a really cool tool. It's not expensive. And on top of that, they have a 14-day free trial, which is super, super, super cool. And this Ad Espresso is also available to you as an active income stream. All we got to do is add Ad Espresso to your income streams. Now you can go back, since you guys know how to do this from yesterday, and add an affiliate program, which is available in the Elite system. You may have saw it yesterday. And you can add that, and you'll be able to earn commissions from them across the board. Sound good?
Yes,
all right.
It does.
Ad Espresso literally takes your campaigns and your ideas, formulates them into a campaign live on Facebook, and helps to create variations. We don't know what's going to convert. We don't know if this offer converts better than this offer. This ad copy is better than that ad copy, or this video is better than that video. But Ad Espresso helps us create all of that in a very simplistic process and a very simple way, so we can then determine what's converting and what's not converting. So what I want you to do is simply put, go right here on adespresso.com using the link in your to-do list. Don't go click around someplace else, because we've got a special offer for you just for those using the link on the to-do list. Click on Start Your Free Trial Now. Clicking there, the first thing you want to do is pretty simple. Enter your email address, enter your password, enter your name. Your company could also just be your name, Mark Barley, it's fine, or Your Free Breakthrough, it's fine, and the country that you're from, okay? You can put those in there, and you click on Start Optimizing. That's all you do to set up with Ad Espresso, very simple. Once you do, you're going to come right to this page here, and it gives you the ability to add a Facebook account. Now, Mark Barley, you've done this already. We did this offline, so you're aware of what's going on. Right. But now, this is all new to you. So we're going to go ahead and create this one. Being logged in already to your Facebook account is a very good thing to do first. After you've done that, you got your Facebook page created, your fan page, which is done. Next, create your Ad Espresso account, and then after that, click on Add Facebook Account. When you click on the link, it goes and searches your browser sessions, and it says, what do you want to do? It'll also give you a couple of links if you're brand new to Ad Espresso that say, we want to confirm that you'll allow us access to your Facebook profile. Always say yes, say okay. Then it'll ask you that they want to have access to post to your Facebook system, to your wall. Say yes, say okay. You need that as well. Wherever it says to do something with Ad Espresso, you need to say okay so you can get your account created. Here's why. All that Espresso is doing is allowing you to create ads in their system. They're then multiplying those ads into various segmentations so you can find out what's working and what's not. And then they're posting those to Facebook on your behalf. That's all they're doing, so make sure you say yes and yes, okay and okay when you get there so you can get to the screen to add your Facebook account. Okay, if you've got an active campaign, you can import it. It found Mark Barley, which is there. I'm going to go ahead and say add my Facebook ad account. Now you may find when you do this that for the very first time, you may say your ads that you're creating may not go live until you've added a billing profile. Now, Mark, you've already added a billing profile. We'll come back to that towards the end, right before we publish, but you're gonna need to add a credit card, and you'll follow the bouncing ball to add a credit card to your billing profile on Facebook. All right, first things first, there's a little video they're gonna give you, which is right here. It says Ad Espresso. You can watch it. The owner gets up there and gives you some cool little tips. There's lots of great information you can read up on your own with, but we're gonna go ahead and create our first campaign, okay? Click on the green button that says create for your first campaign. We're ready to get off to the races. Now, a campaign works in this capacity. You can create many variations of an ad segmented into a campaign. Up to 50 variations, my friend, of one campaign. So you can have 50 different ads. The segmentations could be different headlines, different subject lines, different content, different images, different videos, different target audiences. All these things are variations of an ad within a campaign. So when I create a campaign name, I really like to use a campaign name that's descriptive and gives me the ability to expand it. For example, if I'm using 5 different videos and I want to test one to the other, that can all go in one campaign because I can optimize this program with multiple videos all day long. So I'm going to start off right now. I'm going to make it pretty simple. I'm going to use the initials PB for Project Breakthrough dash mortgage, and I'm going to say 1. Okay? I can come back and edit this name later, but right now I'm good with that. The billing account is Mark Barley, which I've created. Now I'm going to use tags. Tags are kind of fun. Tags are like hashtags, but they're not. They give me the ability to find my campaigns if I have multiple campaigns around certain genres and subject matters. Okay. Mortgage. So I create 20 campaigns for mortgage. I can call them all hashtag mortgage. If I want to say this campaign is all about video 1, I can put down a hashtag for video 1. So hashtags allow you to search through hundreds of campaigns fast. Okay? If you create a campaign just for women, you can say women or men or education, and you can search for those all across the board. Then it gives you the ability to do 2 things. On the one hand, you can drive traffic for a page like to your fan page you just created, or to a page post, or under the website tab, 4 items. 1 is external website, right-hand column, lead generation, meaning that just like GetResponse, Facebook now has the ability to capture leads in Facebook. We don't use those very often, but they can do it. And Instagram, that's right, with the same interface at Espresso, you can advertise on Instagram. Cool. Kind of cool. So we're going to use external website as where we're going to drive our traffic to. We're going to come back to Instagram. Here's a big ticket. Every campaign I create, I like a different campaign for Instagram than I like to see for Facebook. I run them totally separate. I keep them separate across the board, no exceptions. So then we go to here. All right, now our campaign's getting set up. Here, as you can see, if we scroll down, I've got the ability to run this ad on a desktop, right column, in the audience network on a mobile device, on a mobile feed, like on your phone going back up, and of course on a desktop feed. I can preview them here as I get them together. You'll also see I've got goal tracking. Remember we set up Google Analytics? That's going to be here. Okay. We've also got Facebook Pixels, which we're going to bump off of this momentarily once we get our campaign into a drafts mode, and we're going to go back and create a pixel, pass it over to Vic, and we're going to place that pixel back into your site suite. So we'll come to that in a few moments as well. But here, we've got the ability to do a couple different kind of things. Here is ad format and image and video. So first thing you realize is this. Do you want to create a normal ad, or do you want to create a carousel? Now, if you've been on Facebook a couple times, you'll see ads that come up on Facebook that scroll right to left, right to left, right to left. That's a carousel. Or just an image, that's an image ad. They convert differently. So you could create the name of this campaign, if you think about it, PB mortgage -1 -normal, or -carousel, or -video or pictures. These are how you segment these things to find out what works and what doesn't work. So now, down below, you've also got the ability to make a video. You can make a carousel, which is only working for imageries, as you can see, or a normal one, which is a video or a picture, okay? So if we were on carousel, you'll see you can show that carousel in different ways, 3 different sets. And you'll create different headlines and different call to actions all right there, and then you go down your road. But we're going to start with a normal setup, and I want to start with a video because we did a really good video the other day and it looks great. And I want you to see that video when we get down to it. I'm going to show it to you in this segment. You can see their final video across the board. Well done. So now listen, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go directly to our page. Now here you can see you've got two items. One is my other free breakthrough, and of course your free breakthrough. They showed up pretty quick, synced from Facebook. That doesn't always happen, my friend. Let me show you what to do. I'm going to save this for one quick second as a draft, and that way I can come back to it. And I'm going to run over to the settings section, and if you create your fan page and you go to your drop down, you don't see your fan page, go right over here to the settings section under Facebook ad accounts and click on sync. When you click on sync, it will begin to tell AdExpresso to make it quicker. Now, it says a few minutes, it could take an hour or so. So if you created a fan page that's not there, just log out and come back a little bit later. But we're fortunate we can get that in gear. So back over to your campaigns, and we're going to go right to our PB Mortgage 1, and we're going to continue down this process. Any questions so far? Pretty clear?
Very clear.
Pretty clear.
All right, pretty simple system to work with. All right, we're going to go with the Facebook page, and we're going to select it as your free breakthrough. All right, now you want your headlines, my friend, okay? Now, with your headline, I am going to give you some headlines I've already created, okay? I'm going to bring them up right over here so you can see them.
And also what we have done for you guys, for you, my friend, watching this is over on the right of this video, you'll be able to see some pre-made headlines to give you an idea to get your creative juices flowing. So feel free to model after this. It depends on what you're promoting, what your target market is. The key with Facebook is targeting. You really want to get laser targeted to get maximum results from it.
Agreed, 100%. All right, I kind of did some work for you guys. I decided to go ahead and write some copy to get us jump started on our first Facebook ads, okay?
Thank you so much.
Let's see what you have.
The love flows, no effort whatsoever. All right, so here's the first one. Now, is your income inconsistent from the mortgage business? How's that sound?
Yes.
Pretty good. I'm going to grab that one, and we'll go ahead and pop that in as our headline. Now, the cool thing is that headline makes sense, but it needs a body, right? So how about if the ups and downs of the mortgage business are too much to handle, start a new career in the online space. In 14 days, you can start to supplement your mortgage income. This free online program can help you make a major change in your life. Sound good?
I would click on it.
All right. Click on that. There's your ad text. That's one ad, okay? Now, what AdExpresso does, this is the power of the software that I like so much, is it allows you to do variations of this ad. So all we do is click on a plus sign right there, and we grab another headline. Need to make more money. There's a headline, right? So I can pop that in and do it in motion. So now it'll give me a few extra ads. So it'll give me one ad text and two headlines, and it will now give me 4 ads, one for one for the other. And
How many variations, Jason?
Up to 50 variations per campaign.
So this would be similar to like the rotator link that we talked about, I don't know, a couple days ago.
That's exactly right. That's exactly what it's very similar to.
I'll tell you guys, AdExpresso is literally like bicycle for humans. You can manually sit there and create yourself 50 ads, right, which will take you a couple days.
Right.
Or you can just use AdExpresso and just rotates it for you and spins them around. And they're actually really, really good ads that they create too.
They really do. I mean, the bottom line is they don't write the ad for you. You have to write it. But here's the idea. All you got to do, my friend, is start to think through anything. Who cares how bad it is? I mean, you could be telling somebody, to buy some shoes, for example, and you say, are your shoes ugly? Try new ones. Well, that's kind of a silly thing, but it may convert like crazy, like the smiley face.
You never know until you try.
You never know until you try, and this gives you a chance to try, my friend. So this is a fun training. I like this one here to teach you how to be a Facebook champion because I get to get kind of deep and we get really granular. The more granular you get, the more successful your campaigns are going to be.
That's it. Don't you just appreciate how we're structuring this program? While Jason, you're popping this up, I
Please do, brother.
I want to talk to you for a minute here. Look, we wanted to create this in a way that we would leave no stone unturned, as we like to say this over and over again, right? And this, but at the end of the day, it's you following the instructions, right? Now, why do you want to understand this? There's two things in you know, as an entrepreneur, there's two things we need to really focus on. Number one is systems, okay? That's outside of the product. Product is a given. We've got to have something to promote. That's how we get commissions. We exchange products for money, right? But to push that product, we've got to understand systems, which is marketing systems, and traffic. Two things, okay? Just two moving parts. And so what we're doing here, you know, with this model is we're literally eliminating the systems part by giving you the ultimate system, the ultimate funnel called Project Breakthrough. And the only thing you have to do is learn how to get traffic to it. The more traffic you get to the system, the more money you're going to make. As simple as that.
That's it.
You ready, brother?
I am ready. All right, so we've got headlines in there. As you can see, I've added 8 headlines, as you can see, and I've added 4 ad texts. 8 headlines, 4 ad texts. You can see it right over here. And it says I've got 0 of 50 variations created because I haven't got an image or a video or URL yet. So we're going to put that in next. So I am a guy who loves video. I really do. You ever get on your Facebook feed and you start seeing videos playing? You just kind of like stop and watch them?
Mm-hmm. I always watch them.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So a video goes a long way. So let's go and create one. So now I'm going to go ahead and you created a video, Mark. And it was well done. I'm going to go right ahead. I've got your video right there. And I'm going to upload your video. Now, you find your video. Once you've edited and created it, you can put it together. Now, the video that you guys shot, that you saw, of course, when we did day 7 on video training, we took that and we kind of spiced it a little bit. So, you know, we had some music to it. We put some B-roll to it. We basically took the training we've got at High Traffic Academy on video mastering, on being a video champion, really engaged in that process. And we took the tools and the training and we put it together. We went and shot some videos. We followed you guys around with an iPhone and shot some videos, and we took it back in and we took some software applications out and we played with some different things and we created a video that was a little more enticing, a little more engaging, a little more fun. So it draws your attention. So we did some fun things which you can learn all about getting really perfected as a video professional at High Traffic Academy. That training is there for you. However, you get enough to get busy, and what we're going to do right now, we're going to take a few minutes while this uploads because we're doing this in real time. So right now we're going to do a quick break, and I'm going to let you see the final version of the video we're about to launch on the Facebook. Be right back.
As a busy father of 3, I needed to find a way to earn more money without taking away from the time that's valuable to us, my wife and myself, to spend with our family. Now, we've been married for almost 10 years. We're both in the mortgage industry. If you know anything about it, you know anyone that's in that industry, you know it's been very difficult over the last few years to maintain a consistent level of income. I needed to find a way to ensure that I could take my family on vacation, pay our bills on time, and really live a lifestyle that we wanted to live without spending that time away from home. Luckily, I was able to find it. I was able to stumble onto a program called Project Breakthrough. It's a 14-day online training course, completely free, 100% free. It's going to teach you how to create a successful online business from the comfort of your home with your laptop without spending a bunch of money to learn. Now, I was skeptical at first, but I'm here to tell you, I went through the program. We both did. We learned enough to set up a business and create revenue, create an income. It's unbelievable. Imagine what your life would look like if you could earn a little bit extra money, maybe even replace the income and get out of this crazy business if you are in the mortgage industry like we are. We found it. It's Project Breakthrough. It's 14 days. It's 100% free to join. Click on the link. Check it out. I think you're going to like it.
Okay, what did you think of that video? Pretty cool, huh?
I liked it.
We did
You guys did an amazing job.
You were great on camera.
That
We
was
did
really
a little
cool.
love to it. But you know what? Nothing different than you can't do yourself, my friends. It's really easy.
Yeah, we wanted to show you, the reason, you're watching this, the reason we wanted to do it the way we did it is to demonstrate what's possible when somebody goes to, and you guys will highly recommend you take the video course that we have in High Traffic Academy, because it gives you an idea of what's possible when you take the course, and you can do that yourself.
Yes.
You know, when I go to my secret headquarters, Jason, I shoot my own videos.
Yes,
you know,
right,
and I
you
edit
do.
them and everything. So that's what we teach. And so don't get intimidated by the production because you can actually do it yourself too.
Yeah.
Just the music alone, what a difference that
Oh
is.
yeah.
And we show you how to get it for like nothing. You know, you pay a couple bucks, you get the video, you get it for free as well. So the whole video course gives you the video, tells you how to edit it, shows you what to use to edit it, what the camera to get, and we have budget, cheap budget, little budget, big budget, A budget, whatever you want, it's all there.
All kind of budget.
It's just easy to do. You spend a few hours, you go through the training, and now those are what you've got. Now, would you opt into that video you guys just saw versus a guy just sitting in his living room talking on the camera and saying, "My name is Lamont Johnson. I'd like to tell you that y'all should come over to the mortgage video because it's a good thing to do." Probably not, right? Probably not.
That was really good.
You like that one? That's good. So, you know, listen, I'm just trying to give you guys, if you want to make money online, this is how I do it. So we got to get real, we got to have fun. All right, our video's uploaded, we've got it here, and as you can see, it automatically creates a thumbnail for you, okay? So you have a couple of choices. Number one, you can select one of the thumbnails, either a thumbnail that will show if someone doesn't click play on the video, it just shows by itself. It could show Mark sliding down the slide, or Mark with his arms folded, or Chris's hair, or Mark with his mouth closed, or finally his computer, or mouth open, looking at his wife, or that one. So
I don't like any of
you
them.
like any of them. They're just grabbing the
Let's get something
videos.
fresh,
It's a little fresh. They're just grabbing the videos from clips, random.
Kind of cool how it gives you like a whole plethora of like, what, 7 or so?
Yeah, they give you a handful, good handful. But you can choose whatever you want. So then there's a couple things you can do. One, you can pick your own image, which has to be a certain size, or you can design your own. And there's a little tool here that you can engage and click on called Design and Add. Now, when you open up Design and Add, now Mark has already activated his account. The first time you click on this, you'll see Connect with Facebook. Just click on Connect with Facebook, wait a couple of seconds, and your screen will look just like mine. I'm not going to walk you through that one. If you're creating a Facebook ad with me right now, you know how to click on Connect with Facebook. And if you don't, just click on Connect with Facebook, and it'll show it to you really quick. Pretty simple, my friend. So now, here I've got an ability to search through images. I can add imagery on the side. I can pick layouts if I want to, anything I want. Here's an important thing to remember. Facebook images cannot have more than 20% of the image with text.
Oh.
So if you want to put an image on Facebook for an ad, it's got to be mostly photograph and no more than 20% of that area has text. If you have more than that, it will reject the ad. Got it?
Good to know.
Good to know. All right, so we can do a search and we can go mortgage broker. Let's see what we got. All right, here's some people here, Mark and Chris. Let's see. We got a real estate person. Here's a guy on his desk. How about a guy just hanging out? Does that look good to you?
There we go.
All right. So you can see if I scroll my mouse over it, it says $1. So you'll buy $1 and buy this ad. Now, there are subscription services you can get into for lots of photographs. We can talk about that through the elite training that we have at High Traffic Academy. But for here, you can spend $1 and get an ad and you're good. So what I want to do now is I want to open it up and make that image kind of big. So I'll use the tags on the corner and drag and drop it the way I want it.
Do you have to fill the space?
You don't have to, but the ad does come out a little bit nicer when you do.
Okay.
So we'll go ahead and fill it for now. Then I can actually go ahead and I can grab some text. You can look at any kind of texture you want and just apply it. So we're going to use some text that would probably say something like that. It's free, as you can tell. So I'll grab it and it pops it right there on the page. I can bring it right on down over here and put it in the corner, right? And now I double click on it and I can simply say, leave the mortgage business. Think that might work?
I think it would.
Get out.
Okay, get out of the mortgage business. Get out of the mortgage business. And I expand it out. And there you go. So this is basically how it does it. Now you can adjust this so you can actually see how things look, and you can make the font bigger or smaller. You can even change the font itself right here. It's pretty simple.
You can change colors too, can't you?
You can even change the colors as well. You click on the colors right here and say, write this. I want to make this in red, for example. And I want to make this one.
Kind of like that red because it stands out.
I like the red too, yeah.
Yeah, get out. I like that red.
So let's keep that. I like the white on the get out maybe. A little more subtle.
Can we center that too in the ad? There we go.
You can even.
I like it. Yeah, there we go. Low and center.
You can even, if you wanted to, take that out, pop that there. You can even do that.
So you're going to have a lot of fun with this.
Love that.
Oh yeah.
Nice. That's great.
Right, and I'll take this. I'll put this over here for a second. And I'm going to take this.
I'm just like curious, what's going through your heads right now, you guys?
It's exciting.
Yeah.
All these little tools and how it's coming together.
It's
and
great. And it's
Yeah.
easy. It's easy to use.
I just like how creative it is.
Mm-hmm.
You can get really creative with this thing.
All right, so just simply click on Publish. It takes your ad and says, all right, I got it. I got to pay $1. So you can also buy multiples if you want to for $10. So Mark, I need a credit card. Okay, so what we're doing right now is, of course, we're creating that particular image. We'll put it in motion, and you can doctor it. Now, you don't have to go through what I just went through if you don't want to. You can choose not. You can just simply grab an image, even a photograph. If you really want to, you can grab one of the thumbnails of the video. You can even use your camera to take a picture of yourself. You name it, it's just a photograph. Now, this photograph is nothing to be taken lightly. It can determine your conversions or not. And the cool thing is, we can add in this video and we can add in multiple videos. Let's say, Vic, we created 5 videos.
Right.
One which is on the mortgage business, one which was generic but went to the mortgage business, one which is a different version of that one with Chris talking and not with Mark talking, and we put them all in gear. By adding multiple videos there, I have the ability now to segment and rotate between different videos over and over again and different headlines and creating variations, find out what converts and what does not.
So you could have Chris create a version of her video which is talking to females,
Yes.
right? Female professionals, and then Mark's talking to male professionals.
And I would upload that as 2 different campaigns.
Right, and that would be super targeting your
Correct,
people, although
because-
still in the mortgage industry, but just genders.
Exactly right. You can get kind of crazy. All set?
Back to you, Bob.
Thank you, sir. All right, let's go ahead and bring that back up. We have selected it, we paid for it, and now we're back here on our ad. As you can see, this is right here, okay? So we've got it, we're rolling, and we're excited. Okay, now if I clicked on add video down below, my friend, this is where I would add another video from Chris or from somebody else. Pretty simple to do. All right, now the next thing I'm going to need is a URL. Now I can do this on a split test URL. Now ClickMagick does URL split testing, and Facebook can do it as well. So it's up to you. So can you get me a URL, Vic, so I can pop that in here? This is the URL from your ClickMagick. And you guys should recall right by now exactly how to create a link in ClickMagick. If you don't recall that, go back to one of the earlier trainings and get that in gear. So Vic, go ahead and pass me a link, brother, for Facebook.
We're talking about the split between the video ad and just the regular ad that we created in SiteSuite, right?
That's correct. Now, if you want to, you can use 2 separate links inside of this, and Facebook will run the ads for you. And here's the interesting thing. You see what ClickMagick is doing, I like to have 2 links. If you can give me one just for the mortgage ad and one just for the main generic ad, that would be great. All for Facebook. So I got 2 links. So here's a ticket. I would like to have both. You know why? Would you want to know if the conversion ratio on this ad is better with this ad copy or this ad copy? ClickMagick won't give that to you. It'll just get you which one's converting the best on traffic you're sending. We're laser targeting now because the mortgage one may work great or the other one may not.
So the more granular, the better.
The more granular, the better. Okay? So I got a link right over here, and I'm going to grab those really quick. And I'm going to pop one in here, and I'm going to pop in the other one as well, and then I'll share my screen again. Okay, here we go. We're back on the world. Okay, so I've got two links in here, one generic and one mortgage. I don't know which one's which. Vic does, so great, we're rocking and rolling. All right, now display link. What do you want to show on here? I like to use the URL of the website. So I'll go www.your, I use capitals, capital your, so I see this one. This is what people are going to see when they see your URL. They won't see the nice URL on top. They'll see this. And then that's your link description. Now you can select a call to action, my friends, okay? Call to action is shop now, book now, learn more, sign up, download, watch more, listen more, install app, use app, etc. I'm going to recommend sign up. Like it? There you go. Sign up is in there. Now look at the ad I got. Too many variations. What that means is I've gone over my 50.
Okay.
Because I've gotten so granular. So how do I get rid of half of those?
Get rid of some of the headlines.
Either that, or I get rid of one of the I'll get rid of one of the URLs.
Okay.
So one thing I'm going to do, which one of these two URLs, Vic, can you tell me which one of these two URLs is actually the one for mortgage?
I'll tell you exactly which one. So the one ending at 6G is for mortgage.
All right, so this one here, I'm going to keep, and I'm going to delete it, and I'm going to get rid of the generic one for now. So that way I can do more with this ad.
Okay.
So it gave me 32 variations. Remember, adding one more display link doubles my variations. Got it? So now I've got it. That's what my ad looks like. Get out of the, which is actually kind of clever. Now you actually have the question, hang on for a second. It's not a complete sentence.
Yep.
Now here's the deal. Okay, I shouldn't tell you this, but this is really cool. You want to know the one way to make sure every email you send out is always opened?
Don't finish your sentence.
Correct.
Yeah.
Incomplete thought. Did you read one of my books?
I'm on it.
She's on it. She's on it. Making an incomplete thought. There's nothing better than peanut butter and ... Well, the guy knows what's going to be coming, but he'll click on it and open it like crazy.
It's called open looping.
Open looping. So now you got an open loop. So here's what it looks like on a desktop. Click on a mobile feed. There's a mobile device, and it will show me how that variation looks. And there we go. Discover how to supplement your income 14 days. Get out of the what? Your free breakthrough. What? It's very subtle. You like it?
Love it.
You also see why you need an image in your Facebook fan page, showing in your ads. Got me? All right. So now I'm going to track Google Analytics, my friend. So now we set up Google Analytics. So this is always going to show right in there as PB Mortgage One. Then you can also add what's called content for a placeholder in your analytics. So I like to add the ad name, the ad set name, and I like to also add more data. I can put things like age placement, which I like to see as well. Where is it being placed? Right column, audience, next network, desktop feed, etc. Right?
Okay, Jason, so I'm a newbie here.
Yeah.
Explain to me why that's important.
Okay, so when you're going into Google Analytics, Google Analytics, which we haven't shown you guys just yet, and we're going to get into a lot of Google Analytics on probably tomorrow or on day 14, one of the two. I'll show you some analytics and some data points because you've got some traffic from what you've already driven is giving you analytics data, so that's there. So you're going to wait for that to really populate. But Google Analytics tells you the ability to know who your real audiences are and what they're really doing. To know who they are is to know how to market to them better. So when you start running reports in Google Analytics, and when we get into elite training, we have a whole series of trainings just on analytics, one whole day. Matter of fact, maybe 2 whole days, I think it is, and Google and elite training is all on how to run and manage Google Analytics. It's a whole training which is free to our elites. We go deep into that. Well, you want to know how this ad performed with men, with women, with click-throughs, with opens, with bounces, all these things which I'm going technically on, but it's important. Elite training will give these answers to you, like what a bounce rate is, where they came to the website and bounced away because of this ad. If we want to know if this ad with this headline and this video converts a user or doesn't convert a user, we want to know this. Got me?
Makes sense.
So the more data you want to add, you can add. Okay? The next thing you're going to add is a Facebook pixel. And there is no Facebook pixel, but we can create a Facebook pixel. Now, to do so, we must get ready to add a Facebook pixel. As you can see, I don't have one loaded into my system. It says, okay, I got to accept these terms of service. Let's go ahead and do that. I go ahead, I bring up my ads manager, and I get to do this one. Facebook Pixels allows you to track more data on your funnel, okay? Here, I go right over here. Clicking on that one, it brought me to my area that said create a billing account. If you haven't already done so, this is it. On the right-hand side, you've got this section over here that says manage ads and create ads. We haven't created any ads yet because we're going to publish them, but you'll have a billing section. And when you get there, creating your ad first, then you add your billing section is the next thing you want to do. So we're not going to go down that road, but we have to get a pixel. So you'll come in to your page, you're on your Mark Barley, right? And I'll start from the very beginning as if you're on your home page, so going that direction. And I go down here and I can click on manage my ads. When I do so, I come over to this area that says a section for your pixels. It brings me to my ad manager. Up here, it says pixels, tools and pixels. That's how I get to it. Another way to get to it, as you just saw a moment ago, was to click on the link that said create a Facebook pixel. It automatically brought you to a terms of service pop-up and a link that said terms of service, and it brings you to the same page. So two ways you can get to this, my friend. You'll create a pixel once and you'll be done. I like to use a Facebook pixel. So click on the left where it says Facebook pixel. Then create a pixel. That's all you got to do. Here, I'm going to call it your free breakthrough pixel, okay? Because as you create new funnels and domains, you'll want new pixels. So your free breakthrough pixel. And I agree to my terms. So this is what's bringing us to, my friends. Your pixel's ready. I can install it now. I click on install and I got this code right up in here, okay? This is what I need. Copy this code into your clipboard, right click on it and go copy. Then go back into Site Suite and place your pixel in the head, the same place you place all the pixels for Click Magic. If you forget how to place a pixel, go back into a previous day. We're not going to go deep into that one. So let me go ahead and place that pixel into the head, and we're going to go back over there. The cool thing is about tracking that system is to make sure that you understand that you'll track a lot of stuff, and you'll track who opted in. What you're not tracking in Facebook is how much money you made, because Facebook is only allowed to track where that pixel goes on your conversion. There is another Facebook pixel that you could track that can be placed in Click Promise that will show you conversions on the Click Promise side. That is available in Elite Training. We can't go into those details now. It gets kind of technical and it will take us a few hours to get there. But how do you figure it out? Well, if you know how many opt-ins you're getting, you're gauging that through Facebook, and you know how much money you're making, you can do the math.
So here's what I will do, you guys. I will go, so I just copied the pixel adjacent, to, Skype me, and I'll go and click on, this is for my entire funnel. If I want the pixel to be on every single page in the funnel, I will go to funnel settings, you're getting this, and I'll go to tracking code for this funnel, okay? And then I'm gonna drop it like it's hot. Like that.
That's right.
Okay, 2 enters, and drop it like it's hot, and click on save, and we're done. And of course, what I need to do?
Publish.
I need to publish funnel. Every single change I make, I need to republish it again.
Perfect. All right. I have control. Let's rock and roll. Our pixel is placed. We've got it, and it is there. We have a nice little pretty picture from Facebook. We say thank you very much. Now, what's this look like? Oh my goodness. We've already got traffic. That means that this system is already recognizing the pixel. It's got traffic. Oh, there's no activity yet. Okay. Once someone goes to the website in a few seconds, this will turn green, and you know we're there. Okay? So let's go back into Ad Espresso. We can click on that. Now, this pixel is not going to show up right away because we have to create one, right? So now the pixel is in there and created, let us go to, there we go, creating a customized conversion. Now, I like to use custom conversions. So I go to custom conversion and I'll create a custom conversion. It basically says, you can see your pixel's green already, it's already getting traffic, so you're good. I can say the URL contains. Now Vic, can you give me the URL contains of the landing page and of the success page of their funnel. Because I want to basically show Facebook exactly what a conversion is and what it's not, and show my funnel.
So you need the entire URL of the landing page?
Of the landing page and the URL. Actually, just give me a landing page and a success page. That's all I really care about right now.
So this is not, and you didn't see me copy. So the page that I copied is I literally took the URL from SiteSuite, the actual landing page URL, okay? Not the tracking URL, but the actual landing page of from SiteSuite. And
we've got it right there.
Yep, there it is.
Okay. So now, what is that? That is a lead. So you select lead. Okay. Now you can give it a custom name, right? Your free breakthrough lead capture. Okay. If you were making money on this lead capture, you'd put that there. We're not making money on capturing the lead. We're making them on the click promise side. That's a secondary conversion pixel that we'll get into in elite training after this funnel is over. But for now, you're good. You can run your numbers. Click on create. All right. Now we've got a lead set up. No activity yet. No one's got to that page as we just created it. No big deal. Come over to here. Now I'm going to go up to the top and I'm going to save my page as a draft. Okay? So that now I can, of course, make sure I've saved the campaign. I've created my pixel on the other side. To make this really refresh in this page, you want to go over to Settings and do what we talked about earlier, which was selecting the Facebook ad account and clicking on Sync. And then cross your fingers. Hopefully everything got in there really fast, but sometimes it can take a few minutes, and if it does, just, be patient, no big deal. Okay. We'll run back over to our Facebook ads, and we'll see our mortgage campaign. Let's see. And there we go. Comes down, instructions in the beginning, just to make sure you're on the same page, and there's all our stuff all nicely saved. We hate to lose all that. We don't want to lose that now, do we? No. All right. So we're down here at the bottom, and we've got our Facebook, and we check on Facebook pixels conversions. The drop down now will show you all of these opportunities. We're going to use the one we created, which is a custom variable, YFB lead capture, and we select it. Okay? If you had multiple steps, let's say you had a multi-page funnel, which elite training, we go into this one. Matter of fact, Funnel Mastery goes deep into what a multi-page funnel is, which is part of the High Traffic Academy programs. And there, we go into what you can do if you capture more than just an email, maybe an SMS, and then you turn that into data and you monetize more data. That's where Data Secrets goes into. A lot of cool programs that we've got in gear on that one. But I recommend for you guys as follow-ups is Funnel Mastery as a program, and then Data Secrets as a program. Those two things are good programs to really kind of take this to another level for you guys. Okay. So here, if we were doing that, we had multiple pages in our funnel before we dumped the user out on the end page at projectbreakthrough.com. You can create this, and you can turn this link here. It says turn list into a funnel. I can click on boxes, and I can create multiple pages here with plus signs, and then say the main goal is here, or here, or here. And then it will create lists, so you can mark it to those who didn't get converted.
That's cool.
Isn't that neat?
Yep.
So you can literally retarget from your campaign.
Yeah.
It's really, really awesome.
That was going to be one of my questions.
You know something really cool too? Okay, are you ready for this one? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, I'm going to jump ahead outside of this little world, because we're now here in this world where you've created this little thing. There's this button up here under Tools called Audiences, okay? I'm gonna do an audience for you. You can just love me for like a few minutes.
Is this how you're gonna be retargeting?
This is one retargeting methodology. You can get into deep Google retargeting, but Facebook has retargeting as well by itself. It's free, and it's simple, and it's easy.
We saw that training in Elite.
Yes, it's available there. So here, under Custom Audiences, click on Create a Custom Audience. Click on Web Traffic. Click on anyone who appears in the site in 180 days, right? And you can put a domain name if you want that's different, but just stay on this pixel. And call it General Visitors, right? We've now created a custom audience. We're done, because that pixel that we placed on the entire funnel will automatically begin to load visitors, and over time that will become 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 100,000 people. And then you go back and add espresso. You create your campaigns as I'm showing you, and you can then market ads just to those who visited the site but never opted in.
Right.
Never opted in. What was that? Never opted in. What if you could target traffic to people who never opted in? It just came and went away. Snap, crackle, pop. I just showed you how. All right, so we're going to keep going forward. Now we have locations. Here you can go into any country or no country whatsoever. If you want to go down here and just say proceed forward, it'll say hang on for a second, what country? And this is what Facebook needs, is a country. So you can exclude or include countries. I like to use any country that is associated with an English-speaking country. So I'll put in the United Kingdom. You can just start typing a little bit of it, and it will automatically scroll for you and give the details. So I'm just going to select a few countries that I know that are English-speaking off the top of my head. And we'll go into New Zealand as well. We like New Zealand. All right. So I just picked these. You can keep going down as often as you like all day long. So then languages. You can go into languages if you want to, but you can type in English if you want, and you can go all. That way, if those who don't speak English probably won't be able to get through the training because it's not available in multiple languages as of today. Okay. Then you can segment men or women or all men. Decide. You can go men and create your ad copy to just men, or women and create your ad copy to just women. That's kind of fun because there's a section called copy campaign, which you can go back and redo this all over again. Okay. Then we go into our advanced demographics. Okay. In advanced demographics, we've got the ability to say they're interested in men or women or female. Well, not relevant for us. Or the relationship status, or they're married or what have you, or what they do. You can even segment them by net worth. And of course, you were saying moms you wanted. Well, Chris, here's all your moms. Just segment them right there, and you've got them all right there in front of you. Now, we can go beyond that one and go right into education and workplace. And we can say if they've achieved high school, they're in college, they've got college and high school, and some college associated with it, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You can even go into different degrees and add schools, fields of study, employers, job titles, et cetera. So, Mark, you wanted to get anyone that has the title of mortgage broker? There's a whole list. So you can do an ad campaign. Now, this is where the work comes in. Take the exact same campaign we just created, copy it, takes 2 seconds, and then only go to mortgage specialists.
I want all of those, that entire list.
Do separate campaigns for each brother.
Okay.
Will Facebook Analytics tell us what fields are converting better than others?
Facebook will, yes.
It will.
Because you're doing campaigns. So for example, right now, I'm saying one campaign with all these ad variations to this segmentation. So if my segmentation is mortgage specialist, that's their job title, right? You can then select mortgage specialist as their job title. Now that campaign should be called PB-mortgage specialist, -video, -picture, -carousel. So you can have hundreds of campaigns, right? You can get really granular here. You have a lot of fun. Tonight, I know what you're going to be doing. And then you can put that in there. Now you can add more if you want, right? You could say mortgage, this, and they're looking for people. Now you can look here. I have 1,300 people in the top right-hand corners. You can see that met my expectation right now as a mortgage specialist. So that's what that campaign's for. If I want to say a mortgage banker, I just reduce that or increase that now to 4,600.
Let's try loan officer, the mortgage loan officer.
So now, as you can see, my number went to 12,000 people.
Yeah.
So I continue to expand my horizons, okay? These are for job titles. What if their interest was mortgage? What's available there? People in the mortgage loan, people who like mortgage brokers, 1.2 million people, balloon payment mortgage, shutdown mortgage, adjustable rate mortgage, mortgage law, subprime mortgage crisis, mortgage bank, reverse mortgage. You go down the road. I'm going French now. Okay. So now you can put your interest. So this is your campaign. Do you want to laser target people whose job titles are there? Why not?
Yes, of course.
So now you can go really big here, right, and cast a big net into mortgage brokers. That's their interest. That may be good too. What my goal for you is to get as granular and as open as you want to. The more granular you are, the chances of getting more revenue in your pocket and not spending money you don't want to spend. Also, you're not going to get a lot of clicks with 12,000 people, but you're going right to them. So let's keep going. Let's add a few more. Why don't we? And let's just start with job title. Mortgage underwriter, mortgage consultant, loan processor.
Consultant's good too. It's very close to mortician, isn't it? That's really scary.
Advisor. You want underwriters or no? Or loan originators?
Yeah, originator's good.
How about mortgage processor? And you want more underwriters as well? Why not?
Why not?
All right. So we've gotten everything that starts with the word mortgage. You know, if you start with the word loan, you go to these areas. Loan officer, and you can go down. I'm not going to keep going. Your numbers keep getting bigger. Okay? Now, if you want to make it really big, you can now go bigger with your interest on mortgage. You can play with this. I really like this segment. Now, would you like to know which of these convert?
Yes.
Well, you can do that too. So I'm going to go ahead and add one more item in here. And I'm going to go right into mortgage broker. Okay, I'm going to add one more for you for 1.2 million as an interest. Okay, so now I got rid of all my titles. I went to 3,300 people because I added an interest. Do you see where the challenge is there? So maybe we won't do that and we'll run these and then we'll run separate ones. Now you're making 20, 30, 40, 50 campaigns. Okay, so now let's go down beyond that one. We go into other things which you can look into, which are financial based, people in the bank industry, and you can now further segment. These are and categories, not or categories. That means this interest and that job title and this advanced demographic, not or, okay? Then you can decide if you want to add this to your custom audiences. Look down here. In this area here, our custom audience, once that general visitor shows with more people, it'll show right here under custom audiences in this section. You'll have a box like it has nail care, fast food, and family movie. You'll have a box that says general visitors. And that means once you get enough people through, you can start segmenting campaigns just to visitors. That's all you're going to do. Now, here, I can target users connected to my page. That means I'm only want to advertise to those who like my page. We don't want that right now, do we? You can target friends of those connected to my page. You can do that once you get pretty big, right, with a special campaign. And you can target users who are not already connected to your page. There are new people coming in.
New users.
New.
And we go to free. We go to next. Now here's the ticket. Job title has 10. So if we had less job titles, we could max out our campaigns. Since we've already got so many ads, 32 ads from all these segmentations, and we can only add in 250, we either A, can have them tell us that they are where they're placing the ad, we can segment it by men and women, now we have 64 ads, or where they're located by country, and 160 ads. We can't do this one because we got too many. So I'll go back and say, let's remove a few of these so that I can get more ads placed, okay? So let's get rid of underwriter and see if that will allow me to get a max of 250. Nope, 8, not just yet. It's 32 times X number of targets, and there are 8.
For me, I would go US only on this just because I don't know what it's like to be in the mortgage business in England.
Then let's go ahead and do US only. There you go.
Yeah, that's a good idea too.
Let's give that a shot and see if that gives us less opportunities. And job title still won't give it to us. We got a bunch of ads. So if you segment your ad down with less and less and less, you'll get more and more and more. Okay. So I'm going to go down here to just get out processor, and let's give those, let's see if we can get lucky with 6. Let's see. And we are successful. So job title. So now I got 192 ads, Mark.
Okay.
Chris.
Got it.
That's
pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
So now I'm going to figure out which ones are resonating with my ad, right? I'm only going to a handful of people. If we look at this, we can see in the top right corner over there, it's only 20,000 people.
Right.
So I'm really small. But listen, laser target, my friend. Yeah. Don't cast a wide net. You'll spend money here. So let's go proceed. Next step is how much money do you want to spend per day off of 192 ads? $10, $25, $100, $500? What do you want to do? 20,000 people. Yeah, for 20,000 people, you're not going to spend a lot of money. So I'm going to say, you know what? Drop $500. I got 20,000 people. I'm not going to hit a lot. Now, you could do 250 if you want. You're not going to have a problem with it. If you max it out, it's good. But it's going to segment across a bunch of places. You'll also see what's working, what's not working on a step-by-step basis. So you decide, 250 or 500, it's your money, not mine.
500.
There we go. All right. Now, you've also got day parting. Day parting allows you to segment this stuff by the time of day they're running and when they're running. You can say only run the campaigns Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday because they're at work. Forget the weekends. You'll save some money. But then again, you may lose people. You can also say to run them only during certain hours of the day based on their time zone, okay? Based on your time zone, actually. So you can do that one. In the beginning with 20,000 people, I would ignore day parting just to get yourself a big push. There's also optimization. You can optimize this for conversions or for link clicks. With a large body of people, I really like to look at conversions. With small bodies of people, I look for link clicks, okay? And then you find out if you're making any actions or not, and you pay per click. Now, you can pay per impression or per click. You may get more on a per impression or per click basis. It just is about testing. So you ran this campaign today, you can run the exact same campaign tomorrow and try it the other way around. There are multiple ways of tracking your activity. Clicks versus impressions. I really like to start with clicks because it's less money in my pocket. Impressions may get you more traffic though. So we'll start right here with clicks. Bidding amounts, you can set a bid amount. It'll suggest the minimum bid for you. It says on the top right-hand corner, it says 40 cents a day, or you can go automatic bid. When you got really, really, really small gene pools, like 20,000, I can begin automatic bid. Doesn't bother me whatsoever because I'm not gonna go crazy on 20,000 people, okay? Remember, there are millions, hundreds of millions of people in Facebook. 20,000 is nobody. Right. So you just watch it and you see how it works, and then we'll come and work on that one. There's a program called Facebook Champions, which is part of High Traffic Academy, which goes deep in Ad Espresso, and we go through all of the stuff in an extensive training. This gets you started and gets you going, but we go deep into this in Facebook Champions. All right, next page, proceed. That's it, my friends, we're there. I got 32 ad variations, creating 192 ads, going towards 20,000 people. I got $500 a day, and I simply click on publish to Facebook. Now, once again, if you haven't put a credit card in your Facebook account, it'll prompt you for doing so. That campaign is done. While the campaign is done, you can create a brand new campaign if you want. So this campaign gets up, it gets loaded, it takes a few minutes, and it gets in gear. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna wait for this campaign to get loaded and popped in to Facebook, and it will take anywhere from 3-4 minutes up to 10 or 15 minutes for it to post. And voila, your campaign is published to Facebook, my friends. Now, it takes 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 20 minutes to publish the campaign. And when it's done, you'll be able to go into the campaign and you'll go to the dashboard area and you'll easily be able to copy that particular campaign. And you can duplicate it over and over again. There's a lot more real cool things like all these stats you can see on my page. They get really, really deep. There's tools, there's other solutions we can get involved with. There's auto optimization so that Facebook Ad Espresso will automatically optimize the campaign for peak performance, pausing the ones that lose you money, engaging the ones that make you money. So listen, we've got all this laid out for you in Facebook Champions. We've gone deep into this process. Right now, you've got enough knowledge to create a Facebook campaign. You just created a Facebook campaign. Matter of fact, 192 ads are now on Facebook.
That's a lot of ads.
So that's a lot of ads. You got a lot of ads going. So we're going to monitor these ads. We're going to add them to the rotation. We're going to generate some traffic from those ads. They've got everything we need to get in gear. And if you really want to go deep into Facebook, you want to really say, hang on for a second. I see the light. I can granularize this, spend less money than buying email data, and really, really, really bring attention to the right audience at the right time with the right message. I can do it through Facebook. Then you need to activate the Facebook Champion Program at High Traffic Academy, because that's the only way you'll get really deep into this program and figure out what we've been doing. Listen, I've dropped 60 grand in the last 2 weeks in Facebook.
Wow.
I made 300 from it though.
Okay. Well,
I can show you the numbers and log you into my Ad Espresso account, and you'll see the amount I've spent. It's very clear and very easy to do. So it's there for you, my friends. This gets you through the end of day 12. Tomorrow, we're going to pick this right back up, and we're going to try another traffic source. The more traffic opportunities you've got, the better. And as an elite member, you begin the champion series that we give you, which is a free champion series. You're going to be able to pick up a lot more traffic sources and programs over and over and over again. But now you've got your internal list, you got Facebook Wall, you got Facebook pay-per-click, and you can buy traffic from Click Promise. You've got some good programs going. We'll add all this up for our reveal day. It can be very exciting. So that's it. Vic, anything you want to add, brother?
You did an excellent job, Jason. It's been a long session, but it was very, very detailed, and you've covered a lot of information, which is really good. Hopefully, it made sense. Make sense to you guys?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. The key here is to get your feet wet with it. Just start dabbling in. Don't get too bogged down into the details. Just start doing it, and as you start doing it, you'll make more.
You're .comers now. You're a .comer now. So now you're beginning to open up your trade. You've got more skills. Tomorrow, we're going to pick this right back up and add another source of traffic just for you. And then we're almost to day 14. That's the exciting day. We will see you guys tomorrow. Your homework tonight, set up your AdExpresso account with the link in your to-do section and create your first Facebook campaigns, my friend. Let's get started driving more traffic. We'll see you tomorrow.